I don't ever slow up.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. Lonely now, I'll give up everything. Daunting though, if I could see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go, don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality.
I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this. I just wanna break these chains. Always destined for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many once that I so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started the outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
I'll give up everything, daunting if I can see my dream, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything, what I want a reality. Lonely now, I'll give up everything, daunting if I can see my dreams, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go, don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality.
Let's go, Nigel. Nigel. Oh, shit. There were a lot of games that look like they would be good, but I'm just like, meh. I think there was a total of 5 games that I thought were actually good. Gonna be good, like, straight up. Let's see. Nope. Well, I mean, we already saw the Lords of the Fallen trailer. We don't need to watch that again. That wasn't part of State of Play. This one looks interesting. I thought this one looked interesting, but I don't think I'll play it. It does look good, though.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Come on, man. Just play the fucking game. Let's go. Man, the more I watch this, the more I'm like, oof. There's gameplay. That's what I'm caring. That's what yeah, this one. This one is the one that looks pretty.
Maybe you can do the same.
There we go. It looks kind of like Horizon Zero Dawn. That's the vibe I got from it whenever I saw it. That's right. And you know we get to play that shit if it gets when it gets remastered. It's not a remake. I mean, it's not a remaster, it's a remake. I saw a remake and I was like, dude, I was tearing up. I was like, we're back!
Gripping to the present, which must...
Oof, dude, I don't know about this fucking game. I don't know about that game. Don't watch. They'll play that game. This game, on the other hand, this game I'm gonna play. My mind was made up the second I saw it, dude. I will play this game. I don't know if I'll play it on stream, but I'm gonna play this game.
We are the children of water, born of the goddess. You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
It's a Warcock, man. Let's go. I'm totally playing this, by the way. No, it's not a bathrobe. Some kind of blanket thing that has pockets. I don't know what it's called. I'm totally playing this. That's so cool. I'm totally gonna play that. Yo! The main character, even though it's a goddamn rooster, looks so cool. It looks so cool. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to click on shit. That was an accident. I don't think the new 007 game's gonna be very good, but they did announce an actual John Wick game that has Keanu Reeves in it. That was impressive. The Continental.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
John Wick is so good. I love those films.
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
I can already feel the copyright. I can already feel the copyright. I forgot about that shit. Especially since it's a big, I wouldn't say it's a box office movie, but I'm sure the music is very much so copyright. So we're gonna just go ahead and mute that and let the subtitles do their job.
Yeah.
The gameplay looks amazing, though. His hair does not move. I think that's the only one that I have to like be concerned about when it comes to the audio. The other ones are God of War and Metal Gear Solid. There was a whole lot, but there was a whole lot of nothing at the event. I knew this was coming. I'm so happy they did it too. I'm so happy they did it.
There's one more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure.
Outer heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
This is my favorite one other than Metal Gear Solid 3.
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriot!
Because
Peace Walker was really good
I
too.
knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country.
If I'm not mistaken, after the events of Metal Gear Solid 3, this Metal Gear Solid 3 was Big Boss. I believe this is also Big Boss. If I am not mistaken, this is also Big Boss's story.
Our deterrent.
And everything that's past that, if I'm not mistaken, it's his kids, or his more technical clones.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you?
It's kind of crazy to think that Peace Walker was originally made for the PlayStation Vita. So it's kind of insane to think that the game was more put together than Metal Gear Solid 5.
Answer me! Boss!
Yes, sir. We got one more. One more game. I don't really care about this Sons of Sparta Ghost of War game. I'm definitely not going to play it.
God of War Sons of
I don't
Sparta
care.
is out today. Here are some combat tips to get you started. Kratos' basic equipment at the start of the game is a Spartan spear and shield. Your spear can be customized with 3 parts: the tip, the grip, and the tail. Spear tips focus on enhancing Kratos through things like increased crit chance or applying a protective barrier. They can also be used to debilitate foes by applying status effects like burn or poison. Spear grips add a finishing attack to Kratos' basic combo, for example a rushing vertical slash or a shoving horizontal bash. Spear tails give Kratos access to a unique move, such as a rapid series of stabs or a strike that can unleash geysers to displace your foes. Each attachment comes with its own upgrade path and enables a distinct
Side, I guess. Kind of got like a little bit of this. Bro, this had me in tears when I saw it. I immediately was like, bro, we're back. We're back, baby. We are back. Yeah, I'm not a 2D person. They made a Castlevania in 3D prior to that one. I don't know why they didn't stick to that.
Your son has returned.
That's God of War, bro. Not that shit they've been publishing lately. Not that fucking God of War and God of War Ragnarok. This is God of War. I don't care what anybody says, man. You ain't gonna beat the OGs.
Hey.
I saw that, man, and I was like, holy shit, they are doing an actual remake. It all kind of set in.
Hey, what's happening, fam? It is OGTC, the original God of War. How y'all doing today? I'm so glad you're hanging out, and I want you to know, as we close out this last few months of the God of War's 20th anniversary, I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today.
I think they realized how badly they fucked up with Ragnarok. I do.
We are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek trilogy remake is now in development.
Yeah, buddy.
Man, I know. Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby.
Ooh.
So, closing, I want to say thank you. Thank you all for your patience. You've been waiting. So thank you for your patience. But most of all, I want to thank you all for supporting this God of War franchise all these years. Appreciate you. Peace.
Let's go. Yo, I'm so hyped for it. That's hype. That is crazy hype. You're just jealous that I can sit here and you can't, lobotomite. Okay. Kind of comb through these and make sure we didn't miss anything too crazy. Silent Hill looks like shit. The last one didn't do very good. My hopes are very low with that. Marathon is garbage. We all know that. We don't have to watch another trailer on that. Let's see. Yeah, the Legends thing. That's from Ghost of Yotwai or whatever the fuck that's called. Spider Noir is a movie. Lords of the Fallen, we've already seen a shitload of trailers on that. High on Life 2, we've seen a bunch of trailers for that already as well. Let's click on Asmongold videos and let him explain it. That's funny. Let's see. We already saw Battlefield 6. Did we see this?
I'm nobody.
We did not.
what are the essential ingredients of this franchise? So what is a High on Life game? And I think for me, those things are always going to be the talking alien guns.
We can't just leave them like this.
There's
right?
Fresh takes on all the guns this time. And in this game, we were able to push it a little further. Like, okay, they're not just talking guns. What's the extra gag on top? Like, we have a gun named Sheath, who is a professional assassin that the player is going to come across in the game. He's on the verge of death, and he asks you to put him on life support and turn him into a gun.
Stadia with Helldivers 2 would be crazy.
And I will myself become the deadliest of weapons.
So you get to take Ralph Ineson's character's head, put him on your gun.
Sheath is played by Ralph Ineson, and Ralph Ineson is an actor I've always wanted to work with. His voice and his presence are just so amazing. And the idea was to make sort of an edgelord gun that kind of gets reformed over the course of the game. And so initially all he cares about is his mission, and as you go through the game, he starts to learn what it's like to be a part of a team.
We make a good team. Perhaps it truly is fate that brought us together.
We have a bow and arrow gun who is extremely fun, voiced by Frankie Quinones.
Oh, what?
And we have a married couple gun that's like a dual-wielding pistol situation, but we decided since these are living guns, oh, what if the dual-wielding pistols you had were married to each other and bickering and on the verge of divorce?
You kind of start with one and end up with two later on, and it's sort of a couple going through a breakup. And when you get them back together, there's little fights they have, but then they're very passionate, so there's little like love moments and stuff too. That's really fun.
Like we have a couple returning guns. We have Sweezy, we have Gus, and we have Creature, voiced by Betsy Sodaro, JB Smoove, and Tim Robinson, respectively. They're all coming back, but then we have a bunch of new guns with a lot of completely fresh ideas attached to them.
We're really trying to so that like our shooting feels amazing no matter which weapon that you want to use. But at the same time, we also made an effort to really have sections of the game where it's like, you want to switch, especially on the harder difficulties. I think we're really going to encourage you to be using all the tools in your toolbox. And those tools are hilarious talking guns for our game.
And so there's a bunch of fresh takes on all the guns this time, and that still feels very High on Life to me. It's still in the spirit of the first game, but we're pushing things further.
Yo, I'm so excited for this game too. I'm gonna play this one. Sure, it looks so good. The first one was really good, so I know the second one's gonna be just as good, if not better. Boom. Okay. Oh, no one cares about Sonic Racing. There's Tomb Raider, Diablo 2. Oh, shit. I can't believe they're adding stuff to Diablo 2. That's impressive.
This is all hell could marshal forth. Let us begin. These creatures of darkness shall yield to me, or perish.
Why do those graphics look so good? That's cool. Damn, I'm gonna have to play this game, huh? Okay, I think that's it for the gaming stuff. Okay. I guess Ice is finally done with Minneapolis. Hot damn.
was obvious. The main resistance to immigration enforcement, it's not happening in the streets of Minneapolis or Portland or Chicago. It's found inside the U.S. Capitol. Because just hours ago, 47 Democrats in the Senate voted to shut down funding for DHS, including the so-called moderates, like Virginia's Tim Kaine and Mark Warner, Arizona's Mark Kelly. So on the immigration enforcement, that issue, Democrats are all AOC now. Because, look, if you don't believe in open borders, you had to vote to fund DHS. National security, public safety, border security, it's all involved. Now, in 2024, Americans overwhelmingly voted for mass deportations. But to Democrats, any and all deportations are immoral.
We need to get ICE under control and deliver a country that is consistent with our values.
We should be talking about the mass deportation policy that is causing havoc all around the country.
The administration must end this aggressive immigration enforcement surge and mass deportation campaign.
I wonder why the Democrats want the mass deportation to stop. I wonder if it affects their ability to collect votes.
Yeah, the bottom line is this. They don't think they can win future elections without open borders. That's why Democrats are furious.
Of course. Of course they would win future elections they wouldn't win future elections without open borders. It's because the policies they're trying to pass are retarded to every American, and every policy that they're trying to run on, Americans aren't going to vote on. So what better way to solve the problem by importing their own fucking league of voters, right?
That ICE arrested more than 4,000 illegals in Minneapolis. And likewise, that's why some of them are declaring victory, because the Trump administration announced it's wrapping up Operation Metro Surge. That's deployed more than 2,000 agents in the Twin Cities since December. Had some drawdown earlier, but now they're pulling up.
They're done. They deported a solid majority of the illegals. They lost an entire Senate seat. Like, come on.
Tom Homan. Tom, I want to get to this DHS funding issue in a minute, but are you declaring victory tonight in Minnesota because you agitate?
Like, it's obvious why they want these illegals here. They say it. They don't even try to hide it. They just say it. Oops.
Are declaring victory too.
Well, I never expected for a moment that the politicians would, give President Trump or myself a win, or the men and women of ICE a win. I knew that coming in. I worked for the President of the United States. He sent me to Minneapolis to do three things: de-escalate, done; take public safety threats off the street. Over 4,000 illegal aliens were arrested.
Done. Yep.
Gain
You lost, motherfucker. Y'all lost. After all that bullshit y'all put ICE through in Minneapolis, y'all still took that fat L. I pray that it is not lose the battle, win the war. I do. We will be in deep shit if that's the case.
From state and local law enforcement, so it makes the agent's job safer to arrest a public safety threat in the safety and security of a facility. Done. But even though we're drawing down resources, we still want to have hundreds of special agents here, drawn down on the fraud here from the Somatic community and others. Those fraud investigations are going to continue until they're done. We're going to hold people responsible. We're also got investigators here doing the church investigations, to include Don Lemon. We're not walking away from anything. We've achieved what we came here for. This is like any other surge operation. L.A., it ended. Los Angeles, it ended. Charlotte, it ended. New Orleans, it ended. This is ending the surge, but we're not going away. And let me say this: over 800 flights a day land in St. Paul, Minnesota. If we need to come back, we'll come back.
Meanwhile, Tom, properly funded ICE operations can actually assist in the removal of monsters from society. Like this guy, Kenneth Moreno Guzman. He was charged with raping an 11-year-old while holding her 10-year-old sister at knife point, who was in the room watching this. But then the Georgia Senator John Ossoff is staking his re-election on moments like this.
Why are roving gangs of masked men who look like they couldn't pass the Army physical exam dragging people screaming from their cars and shooting people to death?
Why do we have politicians that want to import hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants to take American jobs and tell you that you're retarded and that the Gestapo, which clearly aren't the Gestapo, are roaming the streets with masks, yet the protesters do the same thing? Why are they defending that? Maybe it's because you can't secure votes from the average American voter, so you have to import your own.
What do Georgians need to understand, Tom?
That President Trump made a promise to make this country safe again, and that's exactly what we're doing. We have arrested hundreds of thousands of public safety threats, and not only remove them from the communities, we remove them from the country. You know, these politicians, I hear the majority of Democrats have been saying, yeah, you should concentrate on the criminal aliens, forget the rest. Yes, we agree. The public safety threat, illegal aliens should be targeted. But then they lock us out of the jail. They can't square that. And this guy here, he's a mess, because the men and women of ICE every day go out in the street, put their lives on the line to make this country safe again. Where were they the last 4 years with open borders where, 500,000 kids...
Trump needs to ask himself what he has to do to put as many of these Democrats in jail as he can. And let me tell you why. Whenever Trump leaves office, you know they're going to try and lock him up. You know they're going to try and throw him in jail. He needs to be doing everything he can to put as many of these people that tried to lock him up on his first campaign in jail before they do the same to him. And that's not, oh, you're a politician, dude. No, that's one person who would do the same thing to another person who should do the same thing.
Kids died from opioid overdoses, a record number of sex trafficking women and children, over 500,000 children smuggled in the country, lost track of 300,000 of them. I said today, just here in this state, we found over 3,300 of them that they weren't even looking for, that President Trump found.
That's amazing.
Shit, bro, ain't nobody paying me to say that. That's just the truth.
That's children. That's a huge, huge positive thing that Republicans and Democrats should, frankly, despite all their differences, be celebrating. But no, it's demonize ICE, demonize ICE. Now, I want you to explain for our viewers, Tom, what will happen if DHS funding runs out, and what does this tell you?
Tom's goated, bro.
The 47 Democrat senators, everyone except John Fetterman, all the moderates, they say
he's looking a little bit better now. He looks more rested. Maybe he finally got the rest he needed. He does look better.
They voted to stop.
He's lost
funding
weight.
DHS, at least temporarily pause it.
They care more about politics than the safety and security of this nation. You're talking not funding the Coast Guard, who have stopped multiple loads of drugs coming to this country. You're going to defund TSA, who keeps our skies safe. You're going to defund the Secret Service. I mean, they put politics aside. This is about safety and security of this nation. ICE has all the money they want to keep doing the job. Of course, the men and women of the board.
Yeah, that's the thing that they don't seem to understand, is that because of Trump's big, beautiful bill, ICE is going to continue doing exactly what it's doing, and it's not going to stop. Even if this part of the government gets shut down, keep it shut down. Do not play ball with these fucking Democrats. They will destroy the country. Don't do it. They are trying to import millions of illegals so they can secure votes. No.
Journalists won't be getting paid, but we'll continue to do operations. These are patriots. They're going to keep going out there and taking people off the street. And let me be
I guarantee you, if those ICE agents weren't getting paid to do what they're doing, they'd still be doing it. A lot of them have stated that.
clear. Mass deportations will continue. And we're not rolling back. President Trump promised mass deportations, and that's exactly what the American people are going to get. We're going to enforce immigration law without apology. If you're in this country illegally, we're coming for you. But what they're doing is putting politics ahead of the safety and security of this nation. And it's pathetic and it's sick.
Agreed. 100% agreed.
Well, earlier today, you may have seen this, Tom, your favorite judge, U.S. District Judge James Boasberg, issued the order to bring back 137 Venezuelans, citing as precedent the return of Kilmar Abrego Garcia from Salvador's CICOT prison to the United States. So how are we supposed to secure our borders? How is the president is able to execute his constitutional duties on immigration enforcement if single district court judges are able to claw back illegals or those with temporary protective status back into the United States?
It's hard. They're putting roadblocks up, makes it less effective, less efficient. I thought the Supreme Court already addressed this. District court judges can't make rules.
Well, they're probably just going to claw them back, and then they're going to get deported again. The Supreme Court's going to be like, nope, get out.
Affect the whole country, so I think the Supreme Court needs to step in. I think DOJ is fighting as hard as they can, but they're not going to stop us from doing our job.
Man, Bondi's fucking useless. They need to get rid of her, man. They need to get her the fuck out of here.
Laura, since 1984, I've never seen so many district court judges, radical judges, make decisions that affect the safety and security of this nation.
Well, yeah, they bring these fucking sickos back, and what ends up happening is like American people get killed. That's what happens. Like that. Do you realize that the ones that they send to this? Let me see if I can find it.
Back into the United States. Claw back illegal. If single district court judges are able to claw back of Salvador's CICOT.
El Salvador. You realize that they're only sending the worst of the worst to El Salvador? They're sending the monsters to El Salvador. El Salvador is the prison where the president or whatever went through the entire city and cleaned it up and sent them all to this place and killed a lot of them. That's El Salvador. El